Okay, time for the next update. Sorry for the harsh lighting. I got this one big light behind me, and it's like 7 in the morning, so I wanted to do this before I start my building, and because I've done a lot over the last day or two or so. But what is this little guy? I came up with this little guy because I wanted to use some of these, what do you call it, the 2x2 ones that almost look like a droid head type of thing. And then I, in that same bin, had these light bluish gray, almost like, I almost look at them as like thrusters from like the Luke Skywalker ship, you know, kind of thing, the X-Wing. So I added those, created this little thing, and then because that piece is a 3x3, I was like, no, the spot I want to put it in is a 4x4. So what I did is I converted it to a 4x4 by putting jumpers on the bottom. My favorite thing, jumpers. So that actually makes it worked as a 3x3 on a 4x4. So nice, sweet. So yeah, lots of different things done. So I think last time I had 2 of those things. Now we got 4 of those things. We've got, what else? We got these little guys on there now. We got 4 of these on this side, and I think we got 6 on that side. I put in, I think, some of this top row and some of this and these little guys and stuff. So good progress. And then you can also see we have light bar. This was that light bar I was talking about before. It's got some trans neon yellow hanging off those, I don't even know what you call them, the curved 2x2 slopes that I see them in like cars and stuff, I think is where I've seen them before. And they've also been on the pick-a-brick wall, so that's where I got a bunch of them. And then I got these little hinge plates here when I was digging through another bin looking for something. I came across those, and I thought that looked good to kind of close up that gap. You'll see I still got a bunch of those 2x2 studs on bricks on the wall, and that's because after this update I'm gonna take it apart and build horizontally, so I'm not building vertically here on the wall pieces, because it's much tougher to get all the tiles down and everything like that when it's hanging up like this versus if I put it flat on a table or something. So that's what's happening next. But remember this little guy here, right? We started the video with that. This is what it came out to be. Look at that. That looks sweet. I think it looks sweet. Yeah. So we got a row of those on the top here coming out in between the beams, because it was kind of like empty space between those beams. But at least with that light bluish gray, you can see something. And then I have a bunch of the, what do you call them? The sloped 2x2 really shiny kind of black pieces there that create a little bulge. And that kind of goes along the bottom of the those supports there, those columns. Now, that's the story. So, originally I had them kind of going up based on the actual studs on the 48x48 plate. So instead of being a straight row like this one went up, and then this one went up 2, and that one went up 2, and that one went up 3, or something like that. Well, what that did is it caused problems when I tried to do this and tie them all together, because they were obviously these studs are not the same height as one of these studs. So I had to redesign the platform here, and it came out much better with just a straight row of these across. And then what I do is I add bricks at the very top to kind of support the structure as it goes, up the kind of the slope there, right? As it keeps going up, it gets more bricks, and then it gets less bricks as it comes back down. Yeah, so that is the progress that we've made so far. So now I gotta take this down so I can work on some of the tiling. And what I think I'm gonna do, at least what I got planned right now, is to kind of continue this. You see those corrugated type of panels there? I almost look at them like shipping, container type panels. I want to continue that same kind of design up, maybe until we hit that light bar. again, this area here, right here, all the way over to like this area here is going to be hidden by the Batwing pretty well. So unless you really get down low and look at it, you won't really even see this area. So I'm not worried about not putting too much detail in there, because for the most part, it's not going to be seen. So more detail kind of along the edges and the top and stuff like that, where you can actually see the thing. But here's a good overview of it. You can see kind of what it looks like so far. And I think it's going to look even more sweet once I get those tile work done on there. I took these out of the way because I was doing a bunch of work here. Oh, and when I going through the bins, what did I find? These guys, these 4x3, the minifig, the CMF stands. So that filled in a good amount of the gaps from that I had for 1x3s, right? I put in an order for 1x3s, but they're not here yet. So when I was going through the bin looking for something, I think it was the 4x4 plates that you can put like a circle on, a circle brick or plate on, and then it rotates. I was looking for those. And then I came across these. I was like, oh, 3 wide, perfect. So yeah, I put those down in a bunch of places where I could. So now I don't need so many 1x3s, but you know, I'm glad I got the order, because if I expand this in the future, I want them on hand. So that's the update for today. Hopefully next update we'll have that wall down here finished off, and maybe back even put together on the MOC here. All right, well, have a good one. Bye.